Another episode of All Things Ecom, and I'm today with Manoj Bashel. This is gonna be like new series, where we're gonna be auditing brands. Today we're gonna be talking about a brand called Cuts Clothing.
Suits in the workplace, yeah, they're canceled. That's why I'm going with Cuts. Looks good, it's great.
And they're making approximately 200 and 300K. And we're gonna be going through like their strategy, their everything that you can just implement. Like if you watch it till the end and you actually implement the stuff, you can just steal their strategy and implement it into your own fashion brand. So let's just jump straight into it.
Okay guys, we're in the ads library of Cuts Clothing and we're gonna see like what kind of ads they're running to generate 6 figures per month through Facebook ads. Here like the ad copy is like, meet the pants you'll want to wear no matter what's in the store, the office, a date night, night out. Okay, like there's just like mentioning about like the benefits of having the pants. Okay, so let's watch the video.
Hey guys, it's Steven, founder of Cuts, and today I want to go over one of my favorite new products called the AO Jogger. The AO Jogger is made from a custom blend of fabric that we named Versinit. It keeps you cool, as well as it doesn't really wrinkle. So it's perfect for the office, and it allows you to dress up or dress down, and really the best pant to wear in your 9-to-5 life.
Okay, in this video, we can see like the founder himself, is talking about his product, and it will also like, really help a lot to build kind of like relationships with the audience, to build that kind of a trust. It seems like founder is talking directly to their audience. Like it is really like catchy, and if they are targeting these ads to the warm audience or let's say like hot audience, like they'll really relate to that, and like they might also feel kind of special as well. Like when founder talk directly to their audience, like it's kind of a special moment for them as well. Like you can also replicate this strategy into your brand.
100%. Like as an owner, if you show ourselves, I get it, like maybe you're a fashion owner and you don't want to be showing yourself. Nowadays people buy from people they actually see, they actually know about, right? They actually buy because they know you, they see the personality behind the brand. So even like let's say you are already doing like TikTok or Reels or organic, right? Or you're doing vlogs on YouTube, if you can go to your section and also record like a video specifically for ad that is also showing yourself, or basically you see all this TikTok type stuff, and you can implement that into an ad as well, essentially, of course.
Okay, we can see another ad over here. Okay, like the copy is like, are you tired of baggy unprofessional t-shirts? Mentioning the pain points, they're talking about the problem of their potential customers. Okay, so well, we have a solution for you. We have set out to create the world's best fitting shirt that's buttery soft, has a 4-way stretch, and it's presentable for all occasions. Shop by color, cut, and color today. Basically, like they have mentioned the pain points and they're providing the solutions, like in their ad copies. Now, that is a really great angle to use in any like ad copy.
Yes, sir. Their audience is basically, in this ad, they're targeting people who, are not professional in a sense where you go to like a formal event, right? So if you're a streetwear brand owner, then this is basically targeting people who don't like streetwear in a sense, because baggy and unprofessional. Basically, streetwear isn't professional, right? So they're targeting those people who don't like that type of specific wear, and essentially they're looking for something more formal and more fitting. As Manoj said, they're targeting it from a more problem and solution based of angle.
They're basically like creating an angle, like their products can be used in the office, a date night, or a night out. Okay, so they're just like using these angles, and their product is kind of different than streetwears. So you gotta really understand your potential customers first, like understand your target audience, basically like know their age, their gender, like what they're interested in, everything. That would help a lot, to find out the angles that you can use in your ads, and also like that will help the audience, like to make the purchasing decisions.
100%.
Now let's watch the video.
You're looking for a shirt, especially a soft one, Cuts is the way to go.
Yeah, so essentially, this is like a customer review based. You get hooked because there's text, switching on the beat, right? And there's also, behind there's models and it's switching, right? And it catches your eye in a sense, and you see a customer review, and essentially then there's a customer review who's talking itself. So I think this is a bottom of funnel ad or middle of funnel, but we're gonna be talking about funnels a little bit later.
Yeah, we can see like they're also like offering 15% off, so it would really make sense like for the retargeting campaign.
100%.
Okay, we can see this ad, and like here they're like coming up with another angle, like mentioning that okay, their shots will like replace the suits in workplace. And let's watch this video.
Suits in the workplace? Yeah, they're canceled. That's why I'm going with cuts. Looks good, fits great.
So basically, like in this video, there is just like many people, wouldn't feel like really comfortable, wearing suits like in the workplace, and like the t-shirt to be really comfortable, like to work like on the office as well. So it also like your product looks like really fitting, like so it wouldn't look really like unprofessional, and at the same time like that can be wearable in the office as well. So another thing, like they have used it like really kind of a transition thing, that would increase the retention rate, like people would like to watch the videos, and they have mentioned their like the benefits of the product, and like they're speaking to their audience, like to the point, like without any other distractions, I would say. Okay, now let's see this another ad. Okay, like the ad copy goes like this: comfortable, warm, and the modern fit. Our Sherpa is the perfect layering piece of those chilly days. There's just like writing like the simple and to the point kind of ad copy over. Now let's see the video. Okay, in this video, like they have added some kind of subtitles as well, like just mentioning the benefits of their products, okay, which is also like maybe want their audience, or let's say like even like one audience would want to like what the features, like what's the benefits of having this product, okay.
100%. If you're a streetwear brand, again, what you gotta understand that you probably won't be doing stuff from a problem based, right, like a solution based that much. As a streetwear brand, most of your stuff gonna come from creatives, right, as well as the targeting. So like make sure to take really diligence on creative stuff. It gives you like a creative mind even more, right? You don't have to be doing it, but if you understand stuff from the outside of the box, it's way easier for you to think and make decisions based on that. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull up like a streetwear brand. So if you're an actual streetwear brand, you can see that Trendy Vision, you probably know them. Let's take a look at their ads, because it's pretty dope, right? And you see, it gives you that kind of story, right? Every video has this kind of story, and this gives me a vibe of they're on some kind of mission. I also saw this, by the way, and this is like I also saw behind the scenes, right? By the way, this is the owner, and he also, like, what's good about this kind of branding, that he also shows the behind the scenes of their brand as well. So when you think of creatives, you gotta have some kind of diversified content focus. You gotta show different personalities behind a brand. I think that's what's very important when it comes to creatives. It's to have like a main kind of brand image, but then also show people there's some kind of other personality behind the brand image, which is very important nowadays to get that trust, get that social proof, especially digitally.
Regarding copywriting, like what angles you can use is like, as you saw, like the founder was talking about their product like in the Cults video. What you can do is like basically you can also maybe create like some kind of videos, like sharing the values, maybe your stories, like how you started your brand, or let's say like what's the unique selling proposition of your brand. For example, like if your products are sustainable friendly or something like that, or environment friendly, you can also use those angles in the ad copies, even in the creatives, or let's say like you can talk about how do you like source the materials, or like how are you making an impact in the environment as well. You can use these kind of angles.
How I would explain copywriting is, one thing is knowing your audience. That's one very important thing. The second thing is like understanding what kind of message are you trying to share, right? What are you trying to share with people? Because creatives are one way of sharing a message. It's a visual message, but copywriting are an enhanced version of text, kind of text-based of that image. It enhances that visual image, right? Let's say that I'm a potential customer. What would make me choose your brand over the competitor's brand? What goes through the potential customer's mind to actually choose your brand? This is something that you should understand.
Yeah, and other thing is like you need to really understand your like customer avatar as well, like who your customer really is. That's why like when creating ads, like I always tell people to create like different funnel of campaigns, like targeting, you're sending the right message to the right people. Like for example, like you need to have a different creative strategy, like ad copy strategy for let's say like cold audience. You need to write different angles for the like warm audience. Like you need to really be careful for that as well. Like if for the cold audience, you can mention some kind of like features, like benefits of the products, or let's say how you're different, okay, what makes you stand out from the other competition, like these kind of stuff. And in middle funnel campaigns, like what you can mention is like maybe UGCs really work well for the middle of funnel campaigns. Also maybe provide some kind of discounts, or let's say like other unique features or something. You can like talk about those in the middle of funnel. And in the bottom of funnel campaigns, like they're really a warm audience, like who are eagerly waiting to buy from you, but they just need another like ad. So like you gotta slap them with some kind of discounts or something like that, and they're gonna buy from you. So you can really like leverage these angles, and really know the target.
I would say that essentially every funnel, like a lot of brand owners don't have any kind of funnel because they don't understand the customer's funnel. You gotta understand the consumer side, right? You don't want to be seeing the same ad targeting you over and over again.
Thank you so much guys for watching this video till the end. If you guys have any questions or concerns, like feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll reply to every single comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe.